Hey, what's up you guys, it is Hannah here, and today I have another video for you. This is actually kind of a different video. It's a first impressions with Younique makeup. So I have a friend who really wanted me to try it out and see how I would like it, and for you guys to see, and maybe if you guys are interested. So I currently do not have a moisturizer that she had for me at the time. So I've already used my own moisturizer, which was the Pond's, because you know I love that stuff. You guys see me use it all the time. But I'm going to be going in with their Younique Touch Glorious primer, and we're about to see how this works. I should probably take my glasses off. Okay, let's see how it applies. I don't want to use too much. Ooh, it's like clear. But this is gonna be soft. Very soft. It doesn't say anything about pore filling, so I do not know it's supposed to fill my pores, but it feels nice. So on the website they have eyebrow products, but I do not have any with me, so I'm just going to do my eyebrows off camera using the Anastasia Beverly Hills Dip Brow, and I will see you guys when I'm done with them. Alright, so my eyebrows are on. I'm going to be doing my foundation with the NARS Natural Radiant Longwear Foundation. They have a foundation, but I don't have it, so I'm going to be using their liquid foundation brush. It looks like this. That's pretty cool. So I thought I would just record myself using it, because I usually don't use brushes for my foundation. I usually just use my sponge. So I guess we'll see how it works. Alright, so I actually don't think the brush did that bad of a job. The only difficulties I had was my forehead, because it's a little patchy, but I just applied another coat. But I actually don't think it works that bad. I actually kind of like it. But now I'm going to be going in with my Tarte Shape Tape concealer, because I also don't have their concealer, but I'm going to be using their concealer brush. And I don't usually use a concealer brush. I just use my sponge for everything, because it's my holy grail. But going to get rid of this. Alright, so let's try and blend this out. The brushes are very soft, so it's not like it doesn't hurt. Okay, so far, I'm not digging this. I don't think I'm digging this brush. It's just too tiny to even blend anything out. Like, I can just quickly get this done with my beauty blender. And I feel like it's letting it a little patchy because the brush strokes. Don't know about this one, guys. I mean, it looks okay, but I feel like if I was in a rush, I'd be like, it's just taking forever. They should have made a bigger one. Because this side's for powder. So I do like how they're duo. They have two brushes. But I'm not digging this. Like, I feel like I have brush strokes all around me, and it's showing a lot of texture. So I'm gonna go in with my sponge and just quickly just blend it out. Because I feel like it wasn't completely blending it out. Which it's okay. It's just a brush. Alright, so now I'm going to be going in with their translucent setting powder. So it comes like a little thingy, so it's easier, so you don't make a mess. Unlike my Airspun, which is totally messy, but it's fine. But this one looks like you can control a lot better. So I guess you just push it down. Try. Feels really nice. Okay, so right now it feels nice. It looks nice. Alright, so I'm going to switch to this powder brush. The other one was nice. It was just really tiny, and I also just want to try this one out. But I'm just going over the places I put liquid product. Okay, so next I'm going with the Sculpting Trio, and it comes with, so there is the contour shades. This is for like highlighting, and then this is a highlighter, like a shimmery shade. And I like how it shows like where to put it for like beginners. That's really neat. I really like that. Thank you. But I'm gonna be going in with one of of their brushes. This is apparently the blusher brush. So I'm going to try using that to contour. So I'm going in. Let's see. I do not like this brush. Because the brushes are good for me. I'm going to try using this brush, which this is their contour brush. And we'll see how this works. We'll be back. Alright, so I'm just not digging the brushes. I don't know what's with the brushes. They're just not helping me blend. So I'm going to go with my own brush. This is the e.l.f. highlighting brush, but I use it for contour because I like how free it is. It doesn't look like there's a lot of product on it, but we're going to give it a shot. Oh, I forgot to turn this light off. That's why it's so uneven. Sorry. Oh my gosh, now you can see what that brush did to me. I'm sorry. So, using this brush is not so bad. This is, I don't even know how I'm gonna blend this out. Don't like the brushes. No offense. This is not. And that's the tea. I'm just gonna go in with this shade to highlight underneath my eyes with my sponge. Because I'm just not digging the brushes. I told you like 10 times. It's not my cup of tea. So I'm just getting my thingy. I'm gonna put this on my eyes. Ooh, pigmented. I'm liking it. What? I like it. Right. We going for full coverage, baby. Baby. Alright, so now I'm going to be going in with their blush. I did like that powder that I applied. I actually really like that. But I'm going in with a Mood Struck powder blush. And it's in the color Serene. I'm pretty sure that's the color. Okay. It really looks like the NARS blush Orgasm. That's a lot of fallout. But pigmented. But that's very pigmented. And I'm going to use their blush brush, to see how it works. It's a lot of product. That is pink. Holy crap, that is pink. It's not bad, I just need to blend it out. Because I'm going to go with my own powder brush and blend it out. I don't usually do flashy like hot pinks or really out there pinks. Okay, so now I'm going to be going in with their eye primer, and I don't usually use primers, I usually just use concealer. That's about it, but I'm going to try this and see how it works. Okay, this feels weird. Okay, so the eye primer is on my eyes. It feels sticky. It feels like I put Elmer's glue on my eyelids, but I mean, it doesn't look bad. I think it just doesn't. I just dropped my glasses, thanks. Now I'm going to be going in with their Younique eyeshadow palette, and they have these really pretty shades. This one is called Slick, Agile. I think that's how you pronounce it. If not, I'm stupid. I'm sorry. Discreet. This is Discreet, and then this is Hesitant. They're all really nice, cute purple shades. Really nice purple shades. I really like them. Okay. Go put the brightness back up there, or help me. So I'm going in with the blending brush. We're just gonna see how this works. I'm gonna start in by using Hesitant, which is this light purple shade. I'm gonna go for like a natural purple look and see how it works. There is some pigment on my brush. I'm just gonna start by putting this in the crease. Okay, so I really like these brushes. They're just very sharp and they flake a lot. But if they just were a lot softer and weren't as like flaky, then I really like them. Like they blend out really nicely. I just wish they were softer because right now it feels like I'm stabbing my eye. And this color is really pretty. Guess we're going for a purple look. So I'm just blending this out in my crease for a transition shade. Okay, so I just used the shade Agile, which is this dark purple. I blended that in my crease as well. Very pigmented. They're really nice shades. They're just, I didn't mean to go for a smoky look, which I'm not that mad about, but hey. And I'm using the same brush because I would normally use the same brush anyways, but I will be changing up and using a different brush for next colors. So don't worry, it's okay. I'm just trying to blend this out. It is painful. I'm having a hard time. Why are you heavy breathing? Okay, so the other brush just wasn't blending this out. I'm gonna try to use this brush, which is the Ankled Shadow, which comes with a little sponge, which I don't like the sponge. Like, why? That's a sin in my book. But I am just blending this out, trying to, it's really tough to blend this out. I might just have to try to use my brush and see what happens, so let me go get my brush real quick. Okay, so this eye is just not cooperating with blending this out. I don't know if I'm the only one seeing it, but it's just not blending it the way I want it to. I'm going to use this to cut my crease with my concealer, because this is apparently a concealer brush, because your girl doesn't know how to read directions. Where's my concealer? So I'm going to be going in with my Makeup Revolution, or just Revolution concealer. It's a nice concealer. I only got it for like $6 at Ulta. Living my best life, I'll tell you that. So I'm just gonna dip this in there. Try to do this. I'm trying to cut my crease out. Alright, so I just cut my crease, half my crease, and I really like this brush for cutting my crease. Even though it's only supposed to use like for concealer on your face, I would definitely use this to cut my crease for my eyeshadow. Alright, so I'm going back in with this concealer brush. I just cleaned it off, and I'm going to be using as a packer brush, which packing on just metallic shades onto my lid. So I'm going in with their setting spray, and it says first to shake it up. And I'm going to spray my brush. I like this pump. Just spraying both sides just in case I want to flip sides. Going back in this palette. I'm going to be going in with the shade Slick. I'm just going to coat my brush. There's pigment on there. Just getting it really coated, and then I'm going to put this where I put my concealer for cutting my crease. So I'm going back in with this palette, and I'm going in with the color Discreet, which is just a matte light shade. And I'm just gonna use it to help blend. Shut up! I'm just gonna use it to help blend out this color because it was not blending. Oh, there we go. It's not that bad. It just really helps blend everything out. All right. So I'm going in my own brush, which is a Wet n Wild brush, and I'm going back in with Agile, which is the darkest shade in the palette, and I'm just going to be doing this and just bringing back that darker color that I kind of tried to get rid of, but it's okay. And I'm just going to be blending this out and blending these two colors together so it makes it seamless. Okay, so I'm going back in with that first color we used, which is Hesitant, and I'm just using a kind of flat brush, but it's not really, it's like a fluffy flat brush, if that's even a brush. And I'm just going to be focusing this on my bottom lash line. I don't know why my nose looks so dark right there. That's kind of scary. First, I'm just going to start with this color, and then I'm going to move in with the darker shade. Okay, so next I'm going in with Agile again, the darkest shade again. I'm living for this color. I actually really like this color. I'm putting that on my bottom lash line. and just blending these together just to smoke it out. And then I'm going back with that brush we were using earlier and just making sure to blend this out so it doesn't look too harsh. Okay, so now I'm going to be going in with a smaller brush and I'm going to be using the setting spray just to make the color. I'm putting a lighter color in my inner corner just to make it pop more. I'm just going to be setting my brush and I'm going in with the color Trusting, and it's a really pretty color. Look at this. It's blinding. Holy crap. So yeah, let's see how this works. Holy crap. Oh my goodness. That color is beautiful. Oh my god, I just want to put on my entire lid. I might. Is that allowed? We'll never know. I'm gonna bring it up further because I want to see. That's so pretty. Okay, so now I'm gonna be going in with their eyeliner. I'm just putting this on my top and my bottom. So I've just been doing this. Alright, so now we're going to be doing the lashes, and apparently this is like the big thing there, that everybody loves this. So you're supposed to first start out by applying the mascara, which I actually really liked, as you can see on the side. So, just going to apply this. Alright, so I'm going to go back in with that setting spray, and just to have my face all set so I can get ready for highlighter, because I always do that last. So, yeah. Okay, so I'm going in with my own Morphe highlighting brush, and this is the brush M510. I'm just going to be using the setting spray again, and I'm just going to spray my brush so I can get ready for this highlight. I'm going back in with the Sculpting Trio because there was a cream highlighter in here. I think it's cream. Yeah, it's cream. So I'm going in with this cream highlighter. I'm going to see... And let's just see if it comes off. It's very subtle. So if you're the type of people that just do not like blinding highlights like then this will definitely work for you. It's very subtle and natural, and nothing about my makeup is natural. So of course I'm not gonna be a big fan of it. But if you're just one of those type of people that just it's just not your thing. Also, look at that fiber. Oh, Lord. Not today. Let me try using my sponge since it's a cream. So it's coming off on my sponge. Okay, so this is the highlight. I really like it on the nose. I had to use it with sponge, just easier for me, and I think it's because it's a cream highlight, so I think it applies better with a sponge. So if you do get this, make sure you use a sponge and not a brush like I did in the beginning. So now that we're done with that, let's move on to lips. I have 3 different shades. Okay, so here's the nude, and this is in the color Sublime, I think. It's in very small. And then this is more like a red or hot pink, and this is in the color Stubborn, and then this is more of a pinky mauve. It looks very dark purple on the screen, but it's like light purple in real life. I don't know. And this is in the color Sentimental. More of a nude look. This is Sublime, and I'm really excited about this one because I really like the color of this one because I really like nudes. And I keep saying really a lot. I'm so sorry. Pigment. It feels nice. It feels nice. I don't know how it's going to be like long lasting because it is a cream. But I would put powder on top of it so it can last all day. Alright guys, so this is the finished look. I'm going to go through and talk about what products I like, what I didn't like. So yeah. Okay, so the brushes, some were hit and miss. I really like the foundation brush. The powder brush is okay. It's just really small, but also this concealer brush is very tiny. I do not suggest with this contouring, as I feel like it'll make your contour look a lot muddy. So I'm not really a big fan of this brush. This is a good brush for blush. Blush. That's very hard to say. But I really like this brush for blush. The only thing I have wrong with the brush is that they're so stiff and hard. Like, this is such a nice brush. It just hurts my eyes. It's so stiff and sharp. But yeah, that's the only thing I have with their brushes. Let's just go ahead and do the blush. I really like this blush. It was very pigmented and it showed up on my skin, as you can see. I'm not a huge blush person, but this is really nice and I would use it because it makes my skin look a lot healthier. We have the Sculpting Trio. I'm not a big fan of the contour color because I feel like it looks gray on me, but I do like the highlighting, the cream highlighter, because it's really pretty on my nose, and I like this for the under eyes to cover up any other like dark circles from my eyes. Next, going in with the powder. I didn't have a problem with this powder. I actually really liked it. I think it did the job. I don't have a problem with this. This individual shade is so pretty. This was a big hit. This is like so great. I really like this shade for the inner corner. The setting spray worked like any other setting spray. I feel like I would have to know long wear to see if it actually works. It's great. This palette with all the four colors, so pretty. These are really pretty. The only thing I had a problem with was the dark shade had a lot of trouble blending out, but if you just sit down and work with it, I'm sure you can make it work. But this is really pretty. I really like these. The primer, I mean, I have to see, but it felt really soft on my skin. And the mascara, I really like the mascara. Not sure, I don't really like the fibers because it goes all over my skin, like, and falls down like black fuzz. So that was only hit with the miss with that. And then the lips, I think they were one of the top hits of this. They were really pigmented and very creamy, and I just really enjoyed it, and it feels great on the lips. So yeah, this is the end of my review. If you guys want to see any other reviews, just comment below what you want me to review. And if you guys want to suggest any other video, just let me know in the comments down below. Make sure to give me a big old thumbs up, subscribe, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!